again. Hopefully we can make these nighttime chats like a more regular thing, but it is nighttime and I'm here living in my car and I wanted to chat with y'all and see what's going on. So, today's chat is like kind of personal to me because recently I've been feeling like the type of videos or the vlogs that are out about car life are like more so like, let me show you a day in the life when everything is great. And some of these more recent nights I've been like, I don't want to vlog right now. Like I don't want to show people what's going on. But I'm here and I just want to share that with you guys. It's not necessarily anything bad going on, but it's more so like it's getting cold out here. Like the year is about to pass and like I'm really thinking about a lot of things that I want to do for the next year, and it hasn't really motivated me to be like number one like on camera right now or anything, but I'm hoping that doing this will kind of like open me up and make me feel more comfortable with talking to you guys about everyday issues. So, number one thing I wanted to chat about is like, okay, obviously living in your car is getting cold. That can make a lot of people, like kind of depressed or make you just like want to be indoors or want to be around other people, want to hang out. And when it's so cold like this, it's just like, I kind of just want to go to sleep. So I've been fighting myself as far as like wanting to sleep 24/7. Like all I want to do is wake up, do my work, go to sleep after work, and then before I know it, it's the next day, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm not really being productive. I'm not really capitalizing on my day because all I want to do is sleep. But with this type of weather, especially in Georgia, it's been like cloudy, rainy weather that doesn't really make you want to drive. Like this previous weekend, I drove up like 40 minutes north to go try and get some AirPods for my iPad and my iPhone. And that was super cool because we got a good price and everything, but like it was such a headache driving through the rain and the sleet or whatever you want to call it that I was like, all I want to do is just be parked somewhere or be indoors somewhere and not have to worry about it. So I don't know, this winter weather has kind of been getting to me, especially being in the car because I want to do more content. I want to do more videos, but realistically, I'm like, I'm fighting the fact that all I want to do is sleep and survive and hibernate through this winter. But hopefully you guys can help me get through that. I know that there's so many more activities that I want to do, especially this year before the new year, because next year I definitely want to go international. So these last few weeks of this year, I've been like fighting myself to like just get up and get things done, despite the fact that all I want to do is like eat and sleep all the time. So hopefully you guys can give me advice about that. But being in the car, especially like even right now, I'm super warm and I feel good because the heat is on. But anyone living in their car knows when you turn that heat off, when you get in bed mode, like there's no coming back from that. Like it is cold out here. So it's like when I get snuggled up, when I want to rest, I'm not coming back from that. So maybe just the productivity level has been down for me and that's been hard for me, but I'm going to try to pull myself out of it. I definitely wouldn't say that I'm like depressed or anything. It's just more so like a seasonal change of not being able to be as active as I used to be and trying to find like some type of balance with that. So, yeah, that's where I'm at, y'all. I'm in the car trying to figure out my life. Even though I have super plans for like next year, it's like you got to make it to next year. Like I can't be sitting here like I'm just going to hibernate for the rest of the year until next year. Like it's just not going to work. It's like not trying to show me right now. Oh, now it's showing me. What's up, Rated R2K? What's up, Wesley Purdue? Sorry, y'all. Like, I don't know why my chat wasn't popping up for a second there. I hate when I, like you guys can tell, when I use my chat on my phone, like, I hate it. I need to, like, pull my iPad out to see the chat because it goes so fast and you can't even, like, see anything and, like, delete. Mr. Wiley, thank you so much, but I'm okay, love. Nina Nicole said, get a heated blanket. I have one. It's back there. It's kind of dark back there, but I do have a heated blanket. I also have a Jackery battery, so that's where I, like, plug everything into. All right, y'all, so I'm going to actually pull out my tablet.
Millions find a low-cost health plan at healthcare.gov so they can...
All right, y'all, so I'm pulling the video up on my tablet so I can see the chat screen good because I couldn't see it that good before. All right, so Keeping People Real TV says you need a Jackery. I have a Jackery, love. It's actually right here. Jackery. I have one, so that's definitely not the issue. I might need like a more powerful or strong one possibly, but I definitely got one, to say the least. I did a video recently. My latest video was winter's coming, and I did like all the winter preparations that I have. My heated blankets, my heating pads, my overall blankets, my thermal clothing, layering up, my hot hands for different heating situations. I can stick in like my pants or my socks. So I'm definitely prepared for the winter. Like right now I'm not cold. You guys can see I'm wearing like a freaking turtleneck or whatever. So I'm definitely good. If I can get this to just stay right there. All right. Keeping People Real TV says, so you can cook. I can cook. I actually plan on doing a video soon about cooking in the car in the winter, so I'll show that. I'm going to get to it, but yes, I do know how to cook, especially if I have a whole kitchen environment. Maurice Cummings says, please stay safe out there. I am. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Wouldn't do anything else. Empathic Traveler says, I miss living in my car so much. What are you doing now? Are you living back indoors? Do you feel like since you've changed your lifestyle, now you want to get back in the car? Like, I know me living in the car, I really do enjoy it. It doesn't really bother me. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, you must hate it. It doesn't bother me. I actually sleep really good when I do sleep in the car. And overall, I think I save money to contribute towards, like, the type of lifestyle that I want to live. So I'm interested to see how you feel. Are you not living in the car because you're doing something that you prefer more, or is it something that you aspire to get back to? Alice says, I love what you're doing. Just stay safe. Thank you so much, Alice. And I am staying safe. I know a lot of people worry about me or say things like, oh, stay safe out there. Don't get in trouble. I'm like, at the end of the day, despite how young I look, I am like a grown woman. So like I've been taking care of myself for a long time now, and safety is definitely number one on my list. So I appreciate your concern, but I'm out here, I'm staying safe, and I'm stacking money. Thank you so much. sweets to the sweet shops that pack a sandwich or two, it'll be easier than cooking. Um, yeah, when I had my apartment, I was cooking all the time. Like I really love cooking. Gordon Ramsay is my like favorite person in the world. Hell's Kitchen is one of my favorite shows. Like I really enjoy cooking, but when I transitioned to this lifestyle, I understood that cooking is something that I would not be doing as often, especially if I wasn't getting a space that had a full kitchen. I'm going to be doing a video here soon where I just show you guys something simple you can cook in your car, but obviously it's not like, like, hold on, let me turn my car seat on. I have like heated seats, and after a while your ass is on fire, so sorry, I had to turn that off. But like, yeah, I'm not doing intense like cooking competitions or anything like that. It's like just getting a meal into you. So I'll show you guys that living in the car. But in regards to my actual cooking skills, you're gonna have to see me when I'm indoors, like similar to when I did like my Thanksgiving cooking competition with Key Tracks or whatever. But yeah, I love cooking, and it's definitely been something I had to sacrifice living in the car. Like I just can't cook as much, not as much space. I can cook, and I will show you guys that, but it's just not the same. Empathic Traveler said I had to get a place. There's so much freedom. Yeah, I feel you. One thing that I've been struggling with is that me personally, I've been living this nomadic lifestyle, living in my car, but I have been talking to someone or dating someone recently who is living a more stable lifestyle that is kind of drawing me in, but at the same time, I know that that's a lifestyle I can always have. I don't really think it's necessarily something that I'm striving for at the moment, especially when there's a lot of goals that I have in regards to bills and things of that nature that I want to accomplish. So I'm not against the lifestyle at all. Like that's why I say my page is about alternative lifestyles, because I understand that people live so many different ways that work for them. Just right now for me, living in my car is like the best option for the type of goals that I have for myself. And I'm really glad that you determined what was going to work best for you and try something different, because people will try and box you in. Like, even with me living in my car, like, I know the moment that I decide to not live in my car, someone's going to have something to say. Like, someone's going to be like, oh, you don't live in your car? Oh, so do you take out what you said? Like, I don't take back anything. My experience and my journey is just that. But I can also respect other people, their experience and their journey. So if that's working for you, good going for you. I'm rooting for you. And who knows, one day I might be indoors again. But right now, this is what's working for me. Keeping People Real TV, I already have a bed set up in the back of my car. So as far as comfortability and everything, that's not really an issue. I can kind of show you guys if I put a little bit more light. That's my bed setup. You can see into my trunk. I put my feet all the way into the trunk, and right now my jackery's sitting there, but that's typically where my head would be. I have plenty of blankets, and I'm able to stretch out into the trunk just based off of my size. I understand that that's not going to be the case for everyone, but it works for me right now. Let me see. Timothy John, aka T Real, T to the Real, says, "Hey Bria, what's up? It's good to see you again. Your name is so long, but I love seeing you." Sweets to the Sweet Shop said, "Heated seats, yes, my seats get hot as well. At least yours are warm." I love my heated seats. When I got this car, they were like, "Would you prefer a rear view camera or heated seats?" And I felt so dumb after a while because I was like, heated seats. And now everybody has rear cameras, and I don't. But I think I'm a better driver for it. But I love my heated seats. When I get in the car, my car is super cold, and the car is like trying to warm up. I turn those heated seats on, and I'm good. Like I'm like this. I'm like stuck to the seat because it feels so warm. But yeah, people underestimate how good that is during the winter when you're freezing and you hop in the car and your car is the same temperature as the outside. Heated seats, y'all. Cabello J says, salute, love your channel, keep the content coming. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate it. Urban Culture Waves, hey. Cassie Del Rio says, do you watch other YouTubers who do car van life, like Van City Life or Life with Anthony? I do watch other people who live this alternative lifestyle, and I am familiar with Car Life with Anthony. In regards to the amount of YouTubers that I follow, I will say that number is slim because there are a lot of people doing this content. So a lot of times I'm more likely to like shout someone out than I am to actually fully subscribe to them because I'm not gonna lie, like I just feel like sometimes it's like a revolving door of people doing the same content. When I can see someone who has like a genuine personality, somebody who I like, somebody who I want to hear what they're talking about or what they have to say, I will subscribe and get into it. Some people know that some of my main like YouTubers that I support is Timothy J. Ward. I support Lovely T TV. I love me some Lynette Atkins. And I'm even getting a little bit into Trinity. She's growing on me a little, so I definitely have some YouTubers who I support, but I'm just not into the whole revolving door of like subscribing to everyone and not having the time to actually watch their content. I feel like the people who I subscribe to, I'm very active into watching their content. Yeah, so I've tried to be more open to especially upcoming YouTube creators and reaching out and promoting other people. But overall, I've realized that it is what it is. Like, if you really want to share your story, your journey on this platform, you will, and it's not going to be up to anyone to shout you out, you know? So yeah, I support people from a distance, and I love YouTube. I probably watch YouTube more than I watch actual like streaming platforms or cable TV or anything like that. And I love this community. Like anyone who knows me knows I love this alternative lifestyle community, this car life community. And I'm here to support anyone who's trying to support us, really. So yeah, I'm out there. I'm watching. I'm scoping, I'm peeping, but if I do shout someone out or say something about someone, it's because I personally have the time to look into their page and their content and see what they're all about. Almost like lost my voice on that one. Let's see, where we at in the chat? Me, myself, and my car said I just did 3 nights at 30 Celsius. It's now -4. You said that's a lifestyle you can always have. It's always there. Say, ooh, excuse me, man. My voice is cracking. Say your goal and stick to it. Thank you, me, myself, and my car. I love when I have like car lifers come on here and they're like, oh my God, I'm up north and it's so cold. And I'm sitting here complaining about how cold it is in Georgia. Like, I just love it. So I hope you're doing well tonight. Stay warm. I know there's definitely sleeping bags and different equipment that help you guys stay warm out there. And one day I will take a trip up there and just see what you guys are talking about. Like, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, so like I really want to just be in that cold environment. Like, I've taken a trip where I woke up and my whole car was covered in snow. So I kind of get it, but overall, just like sleeping there long term, like I really want to do a trip, and if I had like somebody to do it with, that would be so much fun up north. So yeah, I'm rooting for you, me, myself, and my car. Stay warm and stay alive and stay dangerous, and let us know how your journey's coming. Let me see. What's up, Almighty G? What's up, Dadra Doofus? I don't know. I got a couple of blocks. Okay. Dondra Doofus says, I'm 22 and planning to live in my car this coming February, and I'm so nervous, but I know my goal of financial freedom is worth the momentary sacrifice of comfort. Hey, Dondra, I'm super rooting for you. I definitely was there at some point in my life where I wanted to start this journey, and I knew it was going to be uncomfortable, but I knew the financial game was huge. So I hope that you can be strong, and before you know it, you'll probably be enjoying the lifestyle more than you thought. But once you start gaining those financial benefits and coming up and realizing like you're not so held down, and you have a choice and you have some type of determination on what your life looks like, especially financially, it's going to make you feel better. So, of course, our community here is here to help you. Join our Discord. We'll support you. And, yeah, you got it. Like, just keep going with it. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't be successful in this lifestyle, because you definitely can. What's up, Follow Keys Tracks? I was wondering where you was at. What's up, That Casino Life? Dondras Dufus, you said, I was wondering if you had any advice for me when starting this new journey. My best advice to you is to have a strong head. Don't let people don't care too much about what people say. People are definitely going to have an opinion. You have to be strong-willed, strong-minded, to pursue this type of lifestyle and be successful in it, because you're going to have people who are telling you like, this isn't for you. Are you sure? Can you handle it? Like, you have to be like, this is what I'm doing because I have goals set for me and I have goals I'm trying to reach, and I'm not going to let anyone else tell me what I should do to reach the goals for me, because no one else is walking in your shoes. So I feel like when you kind of boss up and you kind of tell people, like, I don't care what your opinion is, this is what I'm doing, they have no option but to just follow suit. So that's my advice for you. Stay strong, stay strong-willed, stay focused on your goals, and everyone else and everything else will follow suit. Suresh, I love you too. Thank you, Russ, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Russ sent me $1.99. Thank you so much. I always love when people send me a super chat. I appreciate it, because you definitely don't have to, but if you want to, that just shows your love for my channel, and hopefully I can continue growing and making this channel bigger and growing this community. So thank you, Russ, for your super chat. Sean Hughes says, I love you. I love you too. What's up, Urban Culture? What's up, Ray Smith? Cake Air Minge said, did you like the new SZA album, Bree? I didn't really listen to the new SZA album. I listened to like maybe one or two songs and wasn't really that into it. With all due respect to SZA, I think she's an amazing artist. I've just never personally been that into it. So I can't really sit here and say whether I liked it or not. I'm probably not the best person to judge, because I haven't really followed her art as a whole. I think sometimes people get way too attached to what famous people or, pop culture people are doing. I'm just not. I'm so happy that SZA was able to put out a new album, whatever. Like, it doesn't really affect my lifestyle. I don't think it has much to do with living in my car. So, kudos to SZA. I hope her album does well. Personally, I can't judge it. Haven't really spent enough time focused on it. But thanks for your comment, love. Okay, so I don't even know what this chat was originally about. I have to go back and look at the name. It says living in a car, nighttime chat, what it really looks like. So yeah, this was really just a straightforward chat where I was like, I'm in my car right now. It's getting cold. I've been pretty warm. My heat was on. I recently turned it off so I can kind of feel the temperature like creeping down a little bit. Anybody who lives in their car knows that like if your heat's not on, your temperature is gonna creep down very quickly. If I was like in the back in the bed, I'd probably be like more comfortable, keep that heat in a little. But because I'm sitting in like the front seat talking with you guys, I can feel like the cold creeping in from my feet and my legs, like from below. But it's not bad. I just wanted to talk to people about the fact that, like, this is probably the toughest season where people are like, oh, how do you survive in your car when it's so cold? Overall, you have the means to keep your car warm, and you have options. If you looked at my other video, staying warm in the winter or whatever, like, there are minimalist options that you can do to keep yourself warm. It's not the end of the world. It's not like you're suffering. It's not like when I go to bed, I'm hating my life. Um, but there's definitely things that you have to prepare for. And on a night like this, where truthfully I wanted to just like pass out and go to bed, I was like, let me do a live stream, let me chat with you guys and see what's going on. But yeah, it's not always peaches and cream. Like, it's not. Like, I was talking to my friend who you guys know, Follow Keys Tracks. I was like, we should do like a sleepover situation where we live stream, whatever. But I was like, dude, even if we do a sleepover situation, like, I can't sleep in your car, you can't sleep in my car. Like, these are one size fits one. Like, I be trying to tell people, like, my car is a one size fits brisky. Like, that's it. Like, no one's getting in here with me. And that will be the same case if we did like a sleepover. I do still want to do that content for y'all, but I just feel like the whole winter is coming, surviving winter thing, like, it's so real. Like, it's not like for jokes. It's like I'm trying to make it through this season of cold. Probably the same way in the summer, people are trying to make it through like sweating to death and trying to survive the summer, So we're just not in that middle range season of like spring, fall. It's getting cold out here, y'all. You gotta snuggle up. So I've been finding myself like going to bed way earlier, and I really like to be that person who's like up late at night, responding to comments and talking to people. But I've been finding myself like passing out, just trying to survive the cold. And I've also been feeling like a slight sickness or something coming on, so I've been like fighting that and taking medicine. Y'all, I've been taking. Can y'all see this? I'm feeling like Mucinex. I've been taking this because I was like, look, COVID 2023 is not gonna get me. I can't. But yeah, it's cold out here, so I'm gonna give you guys the whole 360 spectrum of it. It's fun. I don't pay any rent. Like, I'm living my best life. I'm parked, but I've been getting the sniffles and the coughs lately, and I've been trying to pull it together, and I died. So let's see what y'all have to say in the chat. Glitcher says, do you go to school? I do not go to school. I did that for plenty of years leading up to 2016. I went to high school as well as college and got my bachelor's degree. I'm no longer in school, have no intentions of being in school. I'm grown AF. But thanks. Ray Smith says, what's the temperature? So, Ray, I go based off the temperature in my car, even though she's a damn lie. My car is saying it's 50 degrees outside right now. I think it's more so like that's the surface temperature of my vehicle. It's more probably like a 45 or something, but according to my car, it's 50 degrees right now, which isn't bad. You can definitely survive in 50 degrees. I know there's people out there. I have people who follow my channel who are in Rhode Island, who are in Canada or something, like they're going through cold. Like, this is cold, but it's nowhere near what I know some of my followers are going through. Me, myself, and my car says, I don't think it has much to do with me living in my car. You said priceless. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, a lot of people think that, like, just because you live in your car, you might experience certain things. But I'm like, these are certain things that people experience in their home as well. I know people living in their home who don't have any heat right now. And their home is just as cold as my car. So I'm like, it's not even necessarily a matter of like, oh, you're living in your car, you're going through the winter. Like, everyone's going through the winter right now. Queen DZ says RV in the future. Not really into RVs. I'm more into tiny homes, shed homes, trucks with a trailer on the back. Like, I'm not really that into RVs at the moment. RVs and luxury tiny vans, like, I'm just not really into that at the moment. Francisco Cruz says, I hope things work out for you in accomplishing your goals. Thank you so much, love, and I wish the same to you. Dondra Doofus says, I live in New York and it's brick outside. I can imagine. I would not want to be in New York right now, living in my car. But if I was, I would probably, like, up my equipment so much more. Like, I would probably, like, have the best of the best equipment. Like, I can get away in Georgia with having, like, mediocre, like, cheap equipment. But if I was in New York, like, absolutely not. Tampa Barbecue Queen says, you need some hot tea and herbs, sugar. I have been drinking some peppermint tea. I have, like, an electric kettle, but I can only do what I can do, honey. Like, I fight off colds once a year. I usually don't get sick. I'm not the type of person to get sick regularly, but, like, once a year, like, usually right around Christmas, I get the sniffles, I get the coughs, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm about to die, you know? But I've been fighting off. I think I'm doing all right. Other than my voice breaking every now and then and having some coughs, like, I think I'm doing okay. The worst part for me is the night. Like, at night when I'm sleeping and coughing or something, like, it's the worst. But during the day, I tend to, like, stay on top of it and take medicine or do things like that. But if it's only for me once a year, I can take that. Like, I know people who get sick, like, 3-4 times a year. Like, I couldn't imagine. I literally get sick, like, once a year, if that, because usually I fight it off. So we'll see, y'all. Just keep praying for me. But right now, all I got is this crunchy ass throat. Follow Keys Track says, I've had a few ear infections since living this life. Damn Q-tips. Done with them. So yeah, I saw a video that was like, oh, you're using Q-tips, you're an idiot. Q-tips, you're making it worse. You're just jamming freaking, what do you call it? You're just jamming, what do they call the stuff in your ear? Oh my god. Grease? Let me look. Anyway, you're just jamming that stuff into your ear if you use Q-tips. And I was like, I'm not going to not use Q-tips. I'm not going to not use Q-tips. Like, if you come up with a better option for how to clean my ear holes, then maybe. If you're just telling me, like, oh, the option you've used to clean your ear holes doesn't work, okay, so what? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to use Q-tips. So, that sucks that you've had ear infections. Okay, you said wax. Okay, wax. Yeah, so earwax. If you're not gonna solve the problem, then don't bring up a problem. Like, I'm just that type of person where I'm like, there's so many negative Nancy people who are like, let's talk about this problem, and I'm like, so what's your solution? Do you have any resolutions? So you're telling me not to use Q-tips. What am I supposed to use? My ear holes get dirty. Like, I don't know about y'all. Like, when I shower, when I clean myself, like, I feel my ear hole, it feels gross. Like, I want to clean it. I want to rub something in it. And you're telling me not to use it? Whatever. I'm not going to go on a rant about this, but just saying. If anybody wants to come up with a resolution for how to clean your ear holes other than using Q-tips, which were meant to clean ear holes, I don't really know what else they're meant to do. You could probably use them to do your nails, but most people only use them to clean their ear holes or whatever. Miss me with that bullshit, like Kendrick Lamar said. Don't come up with a problem if you're not gonna have a solution. You know, I can't. Queen DZ says, "How do you manage showers? Do you take showers at truck stations? New to your station. Sorry if you've already addressed it. Um, Queen DZ, I'm actually parked. So I'm parked in a driveway, so I have access to a home where I can take showers, and I also have a Planet Fitness membership that I can also go to and take showers at. So that's how I manage showers. Um, a close friend of mine told me that I don't twang. I don't know if y'all know what that means or not, but they were like, "You don't twang," and I was like, "What does that mean?" It's like, "You don't stink." I'm like, "I don't know. I'm not putting it out there. I'm not saying that you don't need to take a shower. I'm just saying that I'll take a shower at a friend's house or I'll take a shower at a Planet Fitness. I also work from home, so I don't do a lot of physical like activities, so I guess I don't sweat as much, but get you a gym membership. That's the easiest way. But whenever people are like, "Where do you shower?" I'm like, just get a gym membership. It's the easiest thing I can come by. Ray Smith said, "No rent, you saving big." Hell yeah. I'm saving. I'm trying to go international next year, so I'm trying to save up a lot of money for that. I was watching videos today, last week. Like I'm trying to figure out where I want to go, but I know going international is going to be a little bit of a grip. So saving money, not paying rent is definitely going to help me with that. BLM officer BJ said it's getting cold. Have lots of warm drinks. It's freezing in London now too. Snow everywhere. So I'm staying indoors mostly. Yeah, I feel you, BLM officer. I've been trying to stay indoors a little bit more, but with this lifestyle, sometimes I feel fraudulent if I'm not in my car. I definitely have access to be indoors more or rent Airbnbs, but I want to give you guys more of a genuine lifestyle of what it's like to live in the car. So I have invested in, just warm equipment and things that are going to let me, be outside a little bit more. I can imagine what it's like in London right now. Like I'm sure it's way more cold than what I'm dealing with in the south of the U.S. right now. But thanks for joining us. You're always a pleasure to have here. Let's see. Nomad Man said, "Where's the cat?" So my cat, she's dealing currently with like seasonal allergies, which I call them because her veterinarians have not been able to do much better. My cat, she scratches herself sometimes. I can only compare it to somebody who like pulls their hair out or like pulls their eyebrows out or their eyelashes out, something like that. Like it's just seasonally. I've noticed this happens every winter, and when I take her to the vet, they're like, "She has OCD, she has PTSD." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like I've had this cat since she was a baby, like, and they're like, "We can't explain it. She needs to be on medication. She's bipolar." And I'm like, "This is literally a cat." So all I can do is love her. I've made a agreement with a friend who's allowed me to give her an indoor place to stay when I don't want her in the car. So that's where my cat is. She's basically my daughter. I'm gonna protect her the best way I can. But the winters have always been kind of hard for her, and more recently she has been doing herself more harm than help. So I've gotten her out of the car for a little bit. Anybody close to me knows what's going on. They've seen it firsthand. But it's kind of hard to explain. Um, there's still a litter box in here. I still deal with a litter box in here. Like, she does come in the car with me and travel with me sometimes, but as often as I can, I will get her out of the car. Similar to the summertime, as often as I can, I would have her outdoors. So that's just a case of McToffers. You guys will see her soon. I'm just protecting her a little bit. She's going through her stuff, and I'm gonna take care of her. But thanks for asking me about her. A lot of people don't really care. What's up, Cigarillo Slim 615? Ray Smith said you can't stay in your car when it's 3 degrees outside. I would like to debate because I have plenty of people who subscribe to my channel who are living in way colder environments with below certain degrees sleeping bags and different arrangements in their vehicles. So it's definitely possible. If it's not possible for you, that's one thing, but there's definitely people out there living in way colder environments than what I'm dealing with. Thank you, Dondra Stufus. You say your videos are so real and inspiring. I appreciate that. I know this isn't a big deal, BLM Officer BJ, but yeah, I did recently get some earbuds. This is my little earbud case. Yo, I'm excited because, like, I'm not the most, like, technologically advanced person, but this year I have put in some specific measures to be more technologically advanced. One of them is having earbuds. Y'all, I have a freaking, well, obviously I have an iPad now, and then I have a pencil. I'll be on here drawing and writing. Like, I don't even write on regular notebooks anymore with pen and paper. I don't kill trees anymore, y'all. I don't kill trees anymore. So all y'all out there killing trees, writing on paper, I don't do that. I pay money for cloud space, Google space, whatever. I don't know. They all charge me. Apple, Google, all of them. But I pay for it, and I take notes, and I got my earbuds. I'm trying to step it up in this world. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you noticed that, honey. I used to write my notebook, and I used to be like, man, I got to step it up. Trill still says, warm water combo fixes sore throat, sniffles, stuffiness, and so much more. Please try it. I mean, I drink a lot of tea. Hopefully that helps. But I mean, I'm in my car. There's only so much I can do. What's up, Blue Major? Follow Keys tracks, so they call it impaction when you jam the wax in there. We need a nurse. Yeah, I can't even breathe. I'm dealing with this because I've been cleaning my ear holes out. I'm coughing because I've been cleaning my ear holes out, y'all. With impaction. I cannot. The amount of things that they will go through to make people spend money at the doctor is ridiculous. You did that to yourself. You impacted yourself. Now you gotta pay $1,000 at the ear, nose, and throat specialist. Like, I don't have time for this. Maybe if I had a kid, I'm like, oh my god, their ear has wax in it. We gotta go. Like, I don't have time. If I got wax in my ears, I'm using the ear hole cleaners and I'm shoving it as deep in my ear as possible. One time I shoved it so deep in my ear, I started bleeding. I shoved it in my ear so deep, I started bleeding. And that was the one point where I was like, all right, maybe they have a point about these not really supposed to be going in your ears, you know? I'm not going to the doctor for, I'm not. Quan DZ says, I can't stand when people focus on the problem. Like, let's get some solutions. Exactly. Like, we can talk about problems all day long. Like, who has a solution? Who wants to fix it? Oh, wait. Usually people just want to talk about problems, but they don't want to talk about fixing them. I don't have time for that. Ronnie B says they can clean it out at the pharmacy. I don't trust them. I'm sorry, but I don't. If I can't trust myself to clean my ear hole, I'm not trusting some random person at the CVS to do it. That's just my opinion. If I'm cleaning my own ear hole and stabbing myself and bleeding to death, there's no way I'm trusting you to do otherwise. Yo. Please, no one take my information as medical advice because I'm not the one. Like, I'm just not the one. Follow Keys track says they say use peroxide in your ears. How is that better, though? I don't get that. I'm like, so you don't want me to, like, poke in my ear, but you want me to pour some liquid in my ear? And we all know that syndrome of like shaking your head because you got water stuck in it. Like, that's the worst feeling ever. No one likes that feeling. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just choose to let the universe run my life. I'm just like, universe, lead me in the direction you want me to go. If you want me to have water in my ear for 3 days, fuck it. I'm just have water in my ear for 3 days because I don't know what to do. I can't use the ear hole cleaner. I don't want to go to the doctor. Let's not even talk about insurance, y'all. Y'all just act like, oh, just go to the doctor. Let's not talk about everybody's got insurance. Please. Autism Matter says, how do you manage when you're on heat? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but my car is on right now and my heat is on and it feels really good. It's on low, so I'm just sitting chilling. Nobody's bothering me, just my car on my lights. When I go to bed, I turn all this off as to not drain my battery, but let me know a little bit more what you mean by that. Key, I need you to fucking. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Somebody, Autism Matters said. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to boot some people up out of here and do some cleaning up real quick because I didn't realize it went so left. Give me 1 second. Oh God. uh, it's such a shame that I even have to do that. Like, I have to pause myself and be like, hold on, read the messages because you got some creepers in there. Moving on. BLM Officer BJ says, what's your cat's name? My cat's name is Toffee. I call her McToffers, McToffee, McMuffins, Fluffin' Stuff, Chunky Monkey. She has a lot of nicknames, but her name is Toffee. Let's see. Timothy McNeil says, I know a guy that you can roll with. They do have a dog, but they roll around the block solving mysteries. Send me the info, please. I would love to roll around the block solving mysteries like in a freaking Scooby-Doo freaking mystery van. That would be great. I don't mind dogs. I used to have a dog, but at the end of the day, my cat's my number one. So as long as the dog gets along with the cat, we cool with that. Nomad Man says, those doctors are bugging. It's just a cat. Yeah, that's how I felt. It's like they prescribed my cat some medication that basically made her lethargic, and it really broke my heart. I hate seeing her like that, so I basically was like, I'm not going to put her on the medication, but I'm going to provide an environment where she can be more safe outside of the car. So a lot of times people are like, oh, where's your cat? And I'm like, I'll have her indoors because I don't have her on medication that these doctors want her on, and I just want her to have a little bit less stress, seeing as every winter she's always more stressed out. So I'm doing the best I can being a cat mama, but I wouldn't expect everybody to understand that, especially if you're not a pet parent. Just like with even having a child, like there's some things that would affect your child or your pet that you're going to have to be aware of that don't affect you. So I'm perfectly fine sleeping in the car in the winter, but for whatever reason, my cat, like, she's just not really thriving in this environment, so I'm doing the best that I can for her, and that goes way past having her on camera for people to see. Like, that's my baby. Like, I'm taking care of her. I don't care if you guys see her at all, to be quite frank. But, you know, when she does showcase herself, like, she's the light of this fucking channel, so I'm glad y'all asked about her. Ray Smith says, do you sleep with the car on? No, I do not. I will turn it on, however, if it gets too cold and I need to warm it up a little bit, I will turn it on, but I usually sleep with the car off, kind of stealthy. Sea Life Adventure says, my girlfriend and I are doing boat life. We've been living on our boat for 4 months now, been loving it. I love that. I stayed on one boat in Mississippi for like a weekend, and it was like one of the best experiences I've had. I was like, why don't more people live on boats, especially when they're docked? Like, I love it. I'm going to go to your channel right now and subscribe just so I can remind myself to go back and follow because I love that. Anybody living alternative lifestyles, like I probably need to add a channel to our Discord. You guys should join us. The Discord is Bria-maine, and we have all types of alternative lifestyle support groups there, but I need to add one for boat life. Like, yes, let's get a boat life support group channel. One day I might be on a boat living. I don't know. Who knows? What's up, Carlos Gonzalez Otano? Sovereign, GAMNG, I don't know what that stands for, means Q-tips were not made for ear care. Please tell me what they were made for. I'm not against it. I'm not saying they were, but please tell me what they were made for. If they weren't made to clear my ear holes, like I just don't know what else they would be good for. Dondra Doofus says, follow Key's tracks. Thank you for support. Can't wait to start because I know this is a community of love and support of like-minded people. Yes, we love you. We support you. Guys, anybody who's watching this live stream right now, if you are part of this alternative lifestyle community, you don't have to be living in your car. You can be living in a boat. You can be living in a ditch. Like, we don't care. Like, join our community. Let's talk about it. Let's provide resources. Let's connect like-minded people. So I always love when people hop into my live streams and let us know the alternative lifestyles they're living. But yeah, definitely join our Discord. The link is going to be in my channel description, and you can definitely meet more like-minded people living these type of lifestyles. So welcome. Let me see. What's up, the true American Indian? Thanks for joining us again. Aunt Martin, you said, hello, I guess I'm at the end. I missed the topic. You can always catch the playback, love. You didn't miss much. It's just me ranting and raving. Nothing new. Sovereign, I think it's gaming, says they were made for makeup, Q-tips. So, like, okay, I can feel that. So, like, when you're supposed to, like, wipe under your eye or something like that. Okay, well, it's going to clean my ear hole, though. I feel you. I can completely understand that. Like, I'm all for rules. If someone tells me, like, look, this is not for that, this is for this. So what's going to clean my ear hole? No one's giving me a solution. You want me to, like, I've taken a shower, I've taken my wash rag, I try to stuff it in there and wipe it. Like, that doesn't work. It's not comfortable. It's not big enough. No one has solved the crisis of trying to clean your ear hole with earwax. All they do is scare the shit out of you and tell you need to go to the ear, nose, and throat specialist. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to go in any more on that. But I just wish someone would tell me. Because I don't wear a lot of makeup. You know, like, if you guys can see now, I probably look like I was crying earlier because I was. But, like, I have no makeup on. And I'm like, what? What do you want me to, what do you want for this? It's gross. I still love you, though. I love you. Oh, hold on. I got to catch up now. Follow Keith's tracks that we need a dating car chat group on the Discord. Okay. I'm gonna add that tonight. As soon as we get off this live stream, I'm gonna go into our Discord and I'm gonna add a car or should it be alternative living dating group or just car life dating group? I think maybe we could start with car life and then add maybe just an alternative one because I'm sure there's other people dating, but right now it seems like this car life dating situation is a crisis right now. Like we're trying to figure it out. So yeah, I'm gonna go in there and add that to the Discord. I'm surprised you can, love. I'm still trying to figure out all the links and everything. I wish I can figure out how to make it where you can just go in there and add it. But yeah, I'll go in there later on tonight. You want to invite me to the karaoke bar, Keys Tracks? You do not want me at the karaoke bar, Keys Tracks. You do not want me at the karaoke bar fucking shit up. Like, you don't. I'll go, though. I'm down for that. As long as they got food, if they got, like, a little chicken wing bar or something like that, I don't know, a little salad or something, like, I'll go to the karaoke bar with you for sure. In Atlanta, they're known to have that. You gotta have some food. Like, I know they're gonna have drinks. I need me something to eat. As long as they got something to eat, we can go. Ray Smith, you said, I think you should break your streak and go inside and get well. I think you should watch someone else's channel who's inside. With all love and respect, hun. With all love and respect. What's up, Tasha Willoughby? Thanks for joining us. If you're part of this alternative lifestyle community, please feel free to join our Discord. The link is in my channel description. We get it in a little bit later after these live streams. But yeah, welcome. Sea Life Adventures said, my girlfriend and I subscribed. Thank you again. And everyone doing alternative lifestyles motivated us to make this channel. I'm supporting you guys. Like I said, I want to subscribe. I'll take some time later on to look up your channel and see what you guys got going on. But definitely will support you, at least over here. And I'm just happy that you guys are living alternatively and living a happy lifestyle. So, love. I want to do my whole like heart, but my hand is holding my iPad. Wait, hold on. Just for y'all. Love and support. Boom, 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 boom. Keep it going. You don't have to just live in your car. You can live in anything. You can live in a ditch, like I said earlier, and I will support you. So if it's alternative, let me know. Theorized text says suction pumps might work for the Q-tip haters. I'm going to have to look that up. They got like ear hole suction pumps? Like, this is too crazy for me. I don't know if I'm old school or what. I'm like, I just want to use the Q-tips and not feel bad about it. The True American Indian says, what about the interior in their car seats, cloth versus leather? I was thinking they play a great role in cold and hot temperatures in the car. Yes, you are definitely right. So, I have friends who have leather seats, and in the summer, it is excruciating. You get in the car, and it's so hot, it feels like you're sitting on a freaking stove top, you know? I have cloth seats, and I also have, like, seat coverings. So in the winter, it does help to hold in a little bit more heat. I would imagine if I had leather seats, it'd be way colder because the cold doesn't hold much. Well, the leather, as much as it holds the heat, it also holds the cold. That's what I think it is. So just like it will be hot in the summer, it will be freezing cold in the winter. So having cloth seats, I think, is kind of like that balance in between. So that was a good one. BLM Officer BJ says, clean it the old-fashioned way, just like the animal kingdom. You just need to have the right person cleaning it with their bare hands. I'm laughing, but, like, I agree 100%. Like, if I just can have me a monkey man who would just, like, pick at me and be, just picking at my ears, picking at my body, picking at everything, I would love that. I'd probably, like, doze off of it. I love that. That's so funny. Like, I already have an issue where I really enjoy being petted. I'm sure a lot of people, not even just women, can relate to this, but I enjoy being petted. Like, if you just, like, rub me, touch me, wipe me, pet me, like, anywhere, like, I'm just like, oh, yeah. Just fall asleep. Like, I just love that shit. So, maybe that's what I need for my ear holes. I need somebody to come pet my ear holes out. I'm using ear hole cleaners. I'm about to kill myself. Then just do this says, is it hard dating while living in your car? It depends on your situation and the type of people you're attracted to. I feel like it hasn't been as hard for me because I've kind of set a standard of this is my life, and if you want to date me, you kind of have to accept this. Like, I'm not going to go down the path of explaining myself to you, so you kind of already have to be accepting of this lifestyle before I even date you. So it just depends on your circumstances, what you're willing to deal with, you know? I think it's definitely capable of living this lifestyle and dating regularly just like anybody else. But you have to have a level of confidence in your lifestyle, so that people don't run you over and tell you what you should be doing. So, just depends. Where the heck was I at? Joseph Homestead said, "Hello, my queen. Did you grow up with your mom and your dad? How did they feel? How they feel now you live in the car?" I grew up with my mom and my dad. They did end up divorced very early in my life. That did affect me. However, neither one of them give two fucks about what I'm doing in my life. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think either one of them care very much whether I live in a car, an apartment. I don't really think it concerns them. They may be more concerned if I had like grandchildren, like for them, like I'm single, I'm doing my own thing, so I don't really think they care. I've also never been that close with my parents. Um, yeah, I hope that answers your question. Like they're not concerned. They're good. And I think it's because at the end of the day, I'm good. I know I'm good, so I'm like, I don't really think they're that concerned. But thanks for the question. That's a good one. Sovereign Gaming said, all love, Miss Lady. All love to you. Tasha Willoughby says, one question, how long does it take to braid your hair? Not in a mean way of saying that, just asking. Tasha, it takes me about a day to braid my hair straightforward because I do take some breaks. I have to eat. I have to drink water and, maybe F off for a little bit, like use the bathroom, whatever. But I have about 100 braids in my hair. It takes me about a good, I would say 8 to 10 hours straight of just straightforward braiding it to get it done. So I don't let anybody touch my hair. That's just a personal preference, but I put the work in to get my hair done, and yeah, this is all me. This is my protective style. I'm gonna leave the ear hole stuff alone because we done went down the rabbit hole with that ear hole stuff. When y'all can send me a link and y'all can put in the Discord ear hole cleaning link, some device that I should use, I will stop using the ear holes, the Q-tips. Dandruff Doofus says, one of the reasons why you're scared to start your channel is because your mouth can get crazy. You be kicking anyone with negativity off so fast. I don't think that should stop you from starting your channel. I'm the exact same way. Like I'm super nice, I'm loving, I'm sweet, but I don't play that shit. Like, I mean, if you're negative, you're nasty, you out of here. Like, you might get one or two comments in, and we'll never hear from you again. It'd be like you're just gone. You're a White Walker. We'll never hear from you again. So I'm like, I don't think you should feel bad about that. Just be reasonable. Like, you don't need to be out here cursing people out or anything like that. But it's your channel. Don't ever forget that. Like, it's your channel. Nobody has the right to tell you how to run your channel. So I encourage you, get out here, start your channel, share your story, and the people who love you will support you, and the people who don't, you really don't want them there anyway, when you think about it. Like, if somebody is giving you a hard time, you have to block them, or they left your channel, like, that really wasn't somebody you wanted to begin with. So, do your thing. I'm going to support always, because I am the same way. I'm one of the nicest, loving people you will meet, but I'm also one of the most no-nonsense people you will ever meet. Like, I just don't have time to play games with you. I'm damn near 30 years old, regardless of how I look. Like, I'm not here to play with people who want to be negative Nancy's. Take your negativity to your page. And a lot of these people with that energy don't even have their own page. Don't even have the balls to start their own page. So I encourage you to have if you don't have the balls, have the girth, have the tits to start your own page, because there are going to be people who support you regardless. Trust me. Oh, yeah, y'all. I need some water. Ray Smith says, you're from Ohio, right? Yes, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Follow Keys Track said the issue I had with dating was the first date. Usually you go on the date and both people go home unless you're frisky. But when you live in a car, guys don't want you in the car. Yeah, so if you went on the first date with a dude and like he's like, all right, this is the date, I'm gonna go home. You're like, all right, I'm gonna get in my car. He's gonna be like, no, girl, come in the house with me, girl. You don't gotta be out there in your car. Like it's just a lack of it's a communication barrier, seriously. But if you can get past that, like you can meet some really like A1 people who support this type of lifestyle and understand that it's a choice. You know, like if I wanted to go in your house, I'll just actually go in your house and we can go get in your bed and we can do what we do. But if I'm choosing to sleep in my car, it's not because I'm down and out. Maybe I just don't want to go in the bed with you. Like maybe that's just not the case. So I feel you, Keith. Your page is where trolls come to die. Yes. Super Mario Travel said, hope you're having a good night. I hope the same to you too, love. The True American Indian says, Bria, are you going to upgrade to a bigger vehicle, or is your vehicle size perfect for you? Honestly, my current vehicle size is perfect for me, but once I pay this vehicle off, which will be within the next year, I'm considering getting a bigger vehicle. Overall, I want to contribute to this lifestyle to people who may have a harder chance of accessing it. So if I can sell vehicles or property, sheds, things like that, that can help other people have access to these lifestyles, that's what I want to do. So my journey definitely doesn't stop with this car. Even though I do feel this car is perfect for me, I will be working on some bigger projects. So stay tuned. Ronnie Brown, 49 Banks, I am a Taurus. I'll show you guys my little... I'm a Taurus. I'm a bull. So don't back me in a corner because you will get trampled the fuck over. Sovereign, you subscribe. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate the support. Tasha Willoughby says Dodgers is here to start some drama. Dodgers been nice. What am I missing out, y'all? Don't leave me out in the drama. I want to know what's going on. I need the tea. Who is coming here to start? So you guys don't like each other? What's going on? All right, let me catch up in the chat, clearly. Bo Norton said, wow, you from my city in Cleveland. I would love to meet you. I would love to meet you, too. I need to get back to Cleveland, but I didn't spend so much time there. Last year I was there with the passing of my grandma. It was a lot. So right now I'm chilling. But I'm going to get back to Cleveland and hook up with my hometown folks. Dodra, I don't know why they're coming for you. You got to let me know. We're going to talk about this after the chat. If y'all want to join the Discord, let's talk about it. Why is Tasha coming for you, Dodra? What is going on? Key. This is where trolls come to die, Key. Let them know. Gary Stanford, you're from Youngstown, Ohio. Nice. CC Jackson said you on St. Clair. Yes. I need to meet you on St. Clair, honey. Is it snowing? Let me know. I was on St. Clair literally this time last year. Oh, I miss Ohio. I miss my home now. Oh my God, I gotta go back up there. It's like a 10-hour drive from Atlanta, but I love being in Ohio. Oh my God, I love my hometown. All right, y'all, let me see, because I'm about to end it pretty soon. I've been on here for over an hour. BLM officer BJ says, nothing wrong with being tactile. I remember a girl I used to know who was so awkward when it comes to touch at times. It was frustrating as hell. Maybe it must depend on different people. Yeah, BLM officer, I was told by someone who I was getting to know that I'm a very affectionate person. And when they told me that, I was kind of surprised because I was like, I mean, I don't really feel like I'm doing anything out of the ordinary. But I guess it came down to the conversation of not all people are that affectionate, or everybody has different love languages, you know? So you may expect someone to be affectionate when it comes to touch or things like that. Not everybody is like that, so I think it's really important to learn someone's love language in order to connect with them, because if it doesn't work with you, like, you might be wasting your time. Like, I know me personally, I am huge on attention, affection, touch. Like, I don't give a damn about you buying me gifts. I don't need expensive gifts. I don't need things like that. But I'm like, I need personal one-on-one, like, touch and affection. Some people don't need that. So you definitely want to know, like, the type of person you're talking to, because it's nothing wrong with this person not necessarily being as affectionate or open to touch. It's just the fact that maybe you're not aware that what their love language is. So there's somebody out there who maybe could relate more to them, and maybe you just couldn't. So, yeah, I'll say that. I've definitely met some cold people who, I mean, in my opinion, they were cold, but in their opinion, they're like, I show my affection in gifts or money or things that did not really speak to me. So it came off as cold to me. So, yeah, we just all have to be mindful and respectful of the fact that everybody is different. Like, the way everybody responds, what everybody wants is completely different. You can't force anyone to speak the same language as you, you know? So the only thing you can hope is to find someone who does speak your language or a similar language and go from there. Yeah, I don't know. This shit's a jump. Dodger says, do you think it's smart when people remove their front seat to create more room? I remove my back seat to create room, so I'm not really against it. I don't really see the benefit of removing my front seat. Right now, the way my car is set up is I can still have 2 to 3 people riding in my car. Really 4 if I put my bed area up. I don't think I would want to remove my front seat because it would limit my passenger seat space. So it just depends on what you want. If your passenger seat space is not an issue for you, then yeah, maybe remove that because you'll have way more leg space. I know some people have done it. But for me personally, removing the back seat, as you guys could see, and extending it into the trunk, that was enough for me to have a leg space to lay down fully. So really, it just depends on what you want to do. So as y'all can see, my windows are covered, but I can't look out. I thought I heard something, and I was like, who the It was nobody, yo. It was nobody. This is the neighbors. All right, let me try to catch up again. I feel like it's, like, jumping past me. Queen DZ says, do you want to have a family one day, and will the whole family have to live an alternative lifestyle? Queen DZ, I do actually want to have a family one day. I can see myself having a family. I feel like having a little Brisky, a little Bria-maine running around would be epic, and they'd probably be one of the latest people you ever met in your life. But I would definitely adjust my lifestyle. I don't think that I would have my child necessarily living in my vehicle. Not that I'm against anybody who's doing that. Maybe possibly in a bigger vehicle, but I'm definitely more into tiny homes, and I'm not against owning land and property. So I feel like when the time comes for me to raise a child, there will definitely be way more options for me, and financially I'd be way in a better place. So I don't really think living in my car would be an option I would consider for having a child or a family, but I'm definitely open to having a child and living alternatively, just maybe not in the car. Yeah. Dodger, you say you're thinking of removing the seat, but would like to see if it's worth it. I mean, you can always put the seat back. Like my seat that I remove, I have it stored at a friend's house, so if I ever want to put the seat back in, I always could, and I could convert this car back into a regular car. I could resell it to somebody. So just removing your seat doesn't necessarily like lower the value of your car or something, as long as you have access to put that seat back in. I think that's kind of the most important thing. The true American Indian say you thought I was in Florida. I am not in Florida. And I've had people talk to me like, oh, you should go to Florida. It's warmer. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm in Georgia. Like, anybody in Georgia knows, like, we're at a pretty good midway point. I'm like, it's not too cold. It's not too hot. Like, we're pretty good. Like, I'm okay being in Georgia. I've had some West Coast gatekeepers try and trickle their way in here, and I'm like, dude, I'm straight in the South living in my car. I'm good. Gas prices aren't too crazy. The weather's not too crazy. Like, I'm alright. Good night, Sovereign Gaming. Thanks for hanging out with us, love. Larry Nelson says, when you coming to St. Louis? I have no clue, honey. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going internationally right now. I need to create a poll so you guys help me vote on where I'm going, but I'm so focused on getting out of this country, I don't know when I'm going domestically traveling for a while. Super Mario Travel says I'll buy her a teddy bear. I'm working on getting me a P.O. box so you guys can like send me letters and stuff. Like I really would enjoy. I mean, you guys don't have to buy me stuff, but if you send me like letters and stuff, that would be so nice because I would enjoy reading them. So I'm working on getting a P.O. box so you guys can send me stuff too. I've had several sponsorship people reach out to me and they're like, "Hey, we want to send you this product and you promote it," and I'm like, if you watch my page, then you know I stay in my car. Like I don't even understand what the issue is, but I've had issues with getting people to send it to a PO box or an Amazon pickup location. They want like a home address, and I'm like, you reached out to me and said you watched my page, and so I lived in my car and want me to promote your product, but you don't understand how I don't have an address for you to send things to. I don't understand why, but I'm working on it for you guys because that's the least. I don't really care about the sponsorships. I want to connect with like my community of people. So if some people out here like to write, if some people out here like to email, I want to put like an email address up that you guys can reach out to me, and I actually do respond to those. A lot of people know like, in the comments, like I will get in there and I'll talk with you. You got something slick to say, I'll get in there and boot you right out. So I'm very active with my community, with my subscriber base. So I'm gonna work on getting a PO box. You guys can send me letters, but also I need to update the channel description so it includes the email. But if you guys ever want to reach out to me personally, email me at groovysquadent@gmail.com. I'm going to add it to my channel description, but that's like basically my business email. You guys can email me there and talk to me more personally. And yeah. This chat is jumping so fast. Oh my God. Ray Smith said, well, at least you won't have to worry about a lot of snow. Yeah, we never know in Atlanta. Like, it'll randomly snow for, like, a short period of time and, like, shut the whole city down, but you never know. Bo Norton, my Instagram name is at Memoirs of a B. Channel description. You can reach out to me there and DM me as well. Ganja Steve says, why you living in a car? First time here. I would recommend you going back and seeing some of the other videos, love. Not sure if I have time to go over the whole situation while I'm living in the car, but I'm saving money and I want to travel. Thanks for joining us. AM, you said it's a damn shame that people have to resort to living in their cars in America. I agree and disagree. I don't think that living in your car is the worst situation ever. I think some people are thriving doing it, but I think there should be other living arrangements that were more easier for people. So in that aspect, I do agree with you. Piccolo's son said we're not really supposed to live in houses. Preach. Sugar Daddy One Williams says still following the journey. Thanks, love. I appreciate you. The True American Indian, you said, Bria, why don't you just have an email? I do. It's GroovySquadENT@gmail.com. That's my business email. I work a 9 to 5 job. I work from home. I don't need everybody messaging my personal email. Like, that's way too much for me. So if you guys do want to email me, email GroovySquadENT@gmail.com. And I'm going to make sure that I take some time to go and put that in my channel description so you have easier access to it. But yeah, you guys are free to email me, but I think it'll be so cute if you guys send me letters. Like, why not? And then there might be some people who are trying to connect with me from farther away, so why not send me a letter? I think it'd be cute. Send me a stamp. Show me how much you really care. Like, send me a picture. Jaquandra Scott said, "Where's Toffee?" Toffee's inside right now. She's having seasonal allergies, and she's scratching her eyeballs off, to be quite frank with you. And she's having OCD, PTSD, according to the veterinarian. So I just got her out the car, put her inside for a little bit, and she sleep in the warm, nice, heated home while I sleep in the car freezing to death. Because that's how much I care about my baby. The Joseph Homestead said, "Can I change a flat tire by myself?" I know how. I've been taught how to. I've never had to, but I know how. So I guess one day that test will come. But I have all the knowledge to do it because I definitely spent some time last summer, like, learning how to do it from my cousin and my pops. So that should be good. Bo Norton says, "Sending you a 4-page letter. Please, I'm going to read the whole letter. I might even start crying." Follow Keys Track says, "You can get a digital P.O. box. They can send letters to an address, and they'll scan the docs into an app that you can view on your phone." Key, send that to me, please, because I literally have on my to-do list, get a P.O. box. Like, send that information to me. I would love to do that. Quan Deasy sent me $5. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat. You said, "Wow, you're so inspiring, and I'm sincerely rooting for you." And it's pronounced Quan, not Queen, LOL. You know what, Quan? I have a brother named Quan, so I don't know how I'm possibly pronouncing it wrong. I should understand that. But yes, Quan, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. And stick with us. I know sometimes I might pronounce things wrong or say the wrong things, but I'm really good at heart. I'm pure-hearted. Stay with me. I won't call you Queen ever again, I swear. Ganja C said, "You and your wife just bought a Class A RV? Nice." I support the RV folks. I can't afford it. That's all it is. People ask me, like, into this lifestyle. Cool. Ahmad said, "What's up?" Dodger says, "Bye, Bria. I have an assignment due at 11:59, but it was lovely being here, and I really enjoyed your live." Bye, Dodger Doofus. I hope you do really good on your assignment, love. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you next time you jump into our live streams. Don't forget to join our Discord chat, and peace out. Excuse me. Urban Culture says, "How you find something to talk about or be interested when you're starting your YouTube page?" Um, Urban Culture, I think you just have to talk about things that are important to you. Like, as sad as it is, living in my car is something that's been very important to me for like the past 2 years or so. So that's what I talk about. Um, I think if you're true to yourself and you're true to what matters to you, you will find like-minded people who also find importance in the things that are important to you. So, in regards to keeping motivation for my page, it's simply based off my passions, and I am passionate about alternative lifestyles. I truly am. I think that alternative living has helped me grow so much more than anything else I've done, and I want to share that with people that it doesn't matter if you live in your car, it doesn't matter if you live in a hotel, it doesn't matter if you're living in a tent. There are different ways that you can come up in this world. we have people like Oprah, like a bunch of like successful people who lived alternatively. So I'm not going to doubt this lifestyle that you can't get to that next level, and I will always promote that. And I thank you for watching. And I thank everybody for joining me tonight. I wasn't sure if I was going to live stream. I'm not going to lie. I've been feeling kind of sick. I've been taking medicine. Like I said, like I haven't been feeling in my best place. I've been indoors a lot more often because I've been sick and just feeling like I'm not promoting my lifestyle the way I want to. But having this community of people that I can talk to hop on here with, and that support me, like I love it so much, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. So I hope everybody here, if you love this video, hit the like button, subscribe, support Bria-maine, and of course, join our Discord because it's not just about me. It's really about connecting this community, and that's where I have that place for us. I don't make any money from Discord. It's just a place where we can all come chat with anybody who's living this type of alternative lifestyle. So I hope more of you guys will join us. And again, I thank you for watching me, and I love you so much. And before I go, let me look at this chat one more time so nobody gets mad at me. Bo Norton sent me a 4-page letter closing it with a kiss. Thanks, love. As soon as I get that P.O. box, I'm expecting a letter from Bo Norton. The first person, like literally. You can't send that much energy and not be the first person sending me a letter. So when I get that P.O. box, I'm telling you, I'm coming for you. The True American Indian says, do you have to run your AC excessively in the summer and now that it's getting cold? No, I run my heat for a short amount of time to warm up the car. Then I utilize my heated blankets or other options that I mentioned in my winter is coming video to stay warm throughout the night. And I'll turn the car on if I need to. In the summer, I try often to stay out of the vehicle as much as possible because you don't want to feel like you're in an oven. But I do have a fan and an AC unit for at night. Usually it's a little bit cooler. You can crack the windows. So there's other options. Follow Keys Track says, car life has become your entire life. Me too. Literally, me too. Thank you, 1979 ACR. You said, hope you feel better. I hope so too. I hope this isn't Corona 31.0. Like, I don't know. Thank you guys. We hit 100 likes. Y'all don't know how much that matters. Like, my videos hit 100 likes. It matters so much. Thank you. I love you guys so much. I appreciate y'all for taking the time on this nice night to hang out with me. Let's see. Quan Deasy said, how do you join the Discord? Check out my channel description. There should be a link for the Discord. When you click on it, it will recommend that you download the app. Once you download the app and set up your profile, you can join our Discord group. We have several different chat rooms in there for alternative lifestyles. So yeah, just hit that link in my channel description button. Timothy John said, love Bria-maine, stay strong. Love you too. Urban Culture said, if you had opportunities to change, what would it be? At this point, I wouldn't. I absolutely adore the lifestyle I'm living and the community that we have here, so there's not much of anything I would change. At one point, I would change the fact that I was paying rent, overpriced rent to have an apartment, to not have any visitors, but that's gone, so I can't say anything now, Urban Culture. Thank you, Ray Smith. You said get well. Piccolo Sun says, start dancing barefoot, you won't get sick. Hey, maybe when it gets a little warm. Right now, this weather change is what's getting to me. Good night, Ronnie Brown 49. What's up, BZB66? I'm about to head up out of here. Oh, Queen DZ, I'm sorry. I promise I would not call you that. Quan DZ, you said for some reason it says the link expired. Before I go, let me post a new link for y'all. I can do that right now. Because I think the link may expire after like 24 hours or something, so you might be right. Let me post a new link, and then whoever's watching this live stream wants to join our Discord chat, jump in there. I'm going to be on there tonight for a little bit before I go to bed, so we can definitely have some continued conversations on there. So I am about to post the link right now. Let me know if you guys got it. We'll fucking post the link already. I just posted the link, y'all. So that's the latest link. I think they do expire, so I'm going to do better at making sure I post a new one for each of my videos. But if you go to that link, download the Discord, join our Discord chat. I'm going to be chatting on there for probably the next hour or so, and then I'll probably call it night because I got to get up early and work. But yeah, join us. Let's get on there, share your resources, talk to us, make friends. Let's do it. With that being said, I love you guys so much. Thank you for helping me hit that 100 likes button. Again, if you watch this, you're interested in this content, subscribe to my channel, join the community, join the Discord. We're here for you. We love you, and I love y'all. I'm going to go to bed now. But, like I said, I'm going to hop in that Discord before I go to bed. So, y'all talk to me in the Discord, and peace.